yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done, he took some advances apparently on the actual agreed upon terms of the contract.
I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that.
Floyd the other day spoke to reporters in Vegas and stated,
just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but three different agreements.
Floyd Mayweather has finally broken his silence on the massive controversy surrounding his advance payments for a potential Manny Pacquiao rematch, and what he revealed has left the boxing world stunned.
And he also declined to show how much money he has already taken in advances on the 3 contracts. So according to Pacquiao Promotions, he's saying that Floyd took out advances, cash advances or whatever. So he's already been paid money in advance before the actual event, and now there's this huge conflict.
According to sources, Floyd spoke openly during a private gathering in Las Vegas, admitting that he accepted upfront money not just for the Pacquiao fight, but across 3 separate agreements signed between October and December 2025. Witnesses say he carefully explained his reasoning, addressing why he now wants to shift the fight from a sanctioned professional bout into an exhibition.
I win. And sometimes I'm like, damn, well, we want to see him lose once, or we want to see something happen, because all he do is win. This is what God wanted.
Even after already receiving major payments, reports suggest Floyd framed his decision as a balance between protecting his business interests and preserving his legacy. Insiders claim he made it clear that advance payments are standard in high-level boxing, something he has relied on throughout his career. People who heard him speak say Floyd explained that upfront payments help manage expenses like training camps, taxes, and investments. According to sources, he emphasized that accepting money early does not mean he is locked into terms he later finds unfavorable, especially if those terms could threaten his undefeated record.
Yeah, when he was over the hill, well, I'm older than Pacquiao. And then they say, oh, he fought De La Hoya when De La Hoya was over the hill. We both was in our 30s at the same time. You know, then they say, oh, he didn't fight Canelo at the right time. Well, I was almost 40. Canelo is the same age that Devin Haney.
Then directly addressed why he prefers the exhibition format. According to witnesses, he openly stated that he has no interest in risking his perfect 50-0 record against a 47-year-old Manny Pacquiao at this stage of his career. Insiders claim Floyd made it clear that his legacy is more valuable than any single payday, and putting his record on the line in 2026 simply doesn't make business sense. Sources say Floyd described his record as priceless, questioning why he would risk decades of perfection when he can earn the same money through exhibitions without the same level of risk. He also responded to ongoing rumors about financial pressure. Reports suggest Floyd acknowledged dealing with multiple legal disputes, including property-related issues and outstanding debts.
I assume that Mayweather was in a similar spot because he made so much cash, and if you invested even in common stocks, you should do pretty well. But, I mean, listen, Mayweather never flies commercial. He's only flying private.
So he doesn't own his own plane? Right.
I don't know. Remember at one point he said he was buying like the jewelry district building.
Yeah, and they said
that wasn't true.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know this man's finances, but this guy told me that Mayweather is in financial problems.
See, here's the part about actually losing your money when you're on that level and you're, kind of like flossing, showing up.
However, according to people present, he insisted these matters are being handled by his legal team and do not reflect his true financial position. Insiders claim Floyd explained that advance payments allow him to maintain financial flexibility while these legal matters are resolved, ensuring his lifestyle and training preparations remain unaffected. The topic of contract disputes with Pacquiao's camp was also addressed. Sources say Floyd dismissed accusations that he violated agreements, stating that renegotiations are common in boxing and that nothing is finalized until all terms are mutually agreed upon. According to insiders, Floyd believes he has the legal right to adjust the fight's classification based on standard contract clauses, particularly those tied to athletic commission approval.
Think about it at this point. Obviously, signing multiple deals and getting in advance and having them pay you ahead of the fight. I mean, like, is that normal? Does that happen?
I mean, you.
Nah.
Ocho. I've known players that they burn through their money. They take out an advance on next year's salary.
Nah.
Yeah.
Witnesses say Floyd then clarified the structure of the 3 agreements in question. One deal covers the Pacquiao rematch scheduled for September 19th in Las Vegas. Another involves an exhibition bout with Mike Tyson, originally planned earlier in the year but later adjusted. The third agreement relates to another exhibition scheduled in Europe. According to sources, Floyd explained that each contract involved different promoters and included standard advance payment structures, allowing him access to portions of his guaranteed earnings ahead of time. Floyd also justified scheduling multiple fights before facing Pacquiao. Insiders say he believes exhibition bouts provide valuable ring activity, helping him sharpen timing and reflexes without risking serious damage or his professional record. According to reports, Floyd stated that sparring alone cannot replicate real fight conditions.
Mayweather, that's the one who's coming and saying that Floyd is in breach of contract. Pacquiao never wanted an exhibition. Quote, to put it bluntly, he doesn't want to do a pro fight suddenly, and he wants to do a pro fight when he was signing contracts and taking the deposit.
And these exhibition rounds are essential for staying sharp ahead of a major event. He further explained that at this stage of his career, he has nothing left to prove competitively. With an undefeated record, multiple world titles, and enormous career earnings, Floyd believes shifting the Pacquiao rematch to an exhibition allows him to protect his legacy while still delivering the entertainment fans expect. Finally, Floyd addressed criticism suggesting he is avoiding a real fight. According to insiders, he rejected those claims, making it clear that his decisions are based on strategy, business, and long-term legacy, not fear. Insiders say Floyd dismissed the criticism with confidence, even laughing at claims that he's avoiding Manny Pacquiao.
So again, it all comes down to how the deal is presented, who is backing the deal, and who are the people involved, and then how many people are involved, right? Just so you don't have any extra pieces that are not needed there in certain.
According to sources, he pointed back to their 2015 fight, reminding everyone that he already beat Pacquiao convincingly when both fighters were younger and closer to their prime. Floyd reportedly made it clear that if he were ever going to lose to Pacquiao, it would have happened back then, not now. Witnesses claim he said he isn't afraid of Manny, insisting the decision has nothing to do with fear and everything to do with business and protecting what he's built over decades. The Netflix deal also played a major role in his reasoning. According to reports, Floyd explained that with global streaming access to hundreds of millions of viewers, the event will generate massive attention regardless of whether it's labeled a professional fight or an exhibition. He argued that the exhibition format doesn't reduce...
It's just, I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy, work out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also. Another exhibition in Greece.
Entertainment value or revenue potential in any way. Sources also claim Floyd suggested that an exhibition format could actually simplify things for international streaming, reducing regulatory complications and liability concerns across different markets. Floyd then addressed the legal side of the situation. According to insiders, he stated that his lawyers believe Pacquiao's team is overstating how binding the signed agreements really are. While he confirmed signing documents over several months, Floyd insisted those contracts include flexibility.
Not 2, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates, 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in a month of January, and this is all related to his return to professional boxing. First one, October 24th. The second one, November the 6th. The third one, December 14th. He received money,
allowing adjustments to key terms, including whether the fight is classified as professional or exhibition. Witnesses say Floyd expressed confidence in his legal position, explaining that his team believes there is no breach of contract due to built-in clauses that allow renegotiation. He also clarified the issue of advance payments. According to sources, Floyd described these payments as standard practice in boxing, essentially advances against future earnings, not final payments for completed obligations. He explained that if a fight changes or falls through, those amounts are typically adjusted or returned based on the final agreement. Insiders claim Floyd emphasized that he has taken advance payments many times throughout his career, with fight terms often evolving before being finalized.
The people that I'm competing against, they always have to have a game plan. My game plan is just to be me. That's the game plan, just to be me. I don't worry about nothing. Never nervous. Don't care who in front of me.
However, Manny Pacquiao's camp responded immediately and strongly. According to reports, representatives from his team rejected Floyd's explanation, calling it an attempt to justify backing out of a confirmed agreement. They claim the contracts were clearly signed with full understanding, supported by detailed electronic records. Sources say Pacquiao's camp insists there is no ambiguity in the agreements and that they do not allow unilateral changes to the fight's classification. Their position is clear. Floyd must either honor the professional fight as agreed or return the money and face legal consequences. Boxing analysts quickly weighed in on the situation. Teddy Atlas reportedly said Floyd's approach is consistent with his career-long strategy of maintaining maximum control over negotiations. He suggested Floyd often keeps options open to adjust terms when it benefits him. Meanwhile, Stephen A. Smith took a much harsher stance, criticizing the situation and questioning the legitimacy of accepting money for one type of fight while attempting to change its terms later. He argued that financial agreements come with clear obligations that cannot simply be rewritten. According to reports, Smith said this situation reinforces doubts people already have, suggesting that changing the deal after accepting money undermines trust in the process. As the controversy grows, the divide in opinion continues, with some defending Floyd's business mindset, while others see it as crossing the line. On his podcast, Max Kellerman reportedly broke down the legal side of the situation in detail. According to insiders, he explained that advance payments tied to clearly defined fight terms can create binding obligations. If Floyd's agreement specifically stated a professional bout, then attempting to switch it to an exhibition could legally be seen as a serious breach. Sources say Max believes that unless both sides reach a compromise, this situation is likely heading toward arbitration or even a full-court battle. The role of the Nevada Athletic Commission also became a major factor. According to reports, officials confirmed that no official bout application has been submitted yet. They made it clear that both fighters must agree on whether the fight is professional or exhibition before any approval can be granted. Without that agreement, the fight simply cannot be sanctioned. Floyd's financial situation also came under heavy scrutiny following his statements. Reports suggest analysts began examining his recent lawsuits and lifestyle expenses. One expert claimed Floyd's yearly spending could exceed $20 million, covering luxury items like private jets, cars, jewelry, real estate, and his entourage. According to insiders, this could explain why Floyd is taking advance payments across multiple fights and scheduling several bouts in 2026 despite limited recent activity. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan added fuel to the fire with viral comments. Sources claim Rogan suggested that taking large upfront payments and then attempting to change fight terms is the kind of move someone under financial pressure might make. He also pointed to Floyd's recent exhibition opponents as proof that he wants guaranteed money without real competitive risk. Legal experts also weighed in on possible outcomes. Reports suggest one sports attorney stated that Pacquiao's team could have a strong breach of contract case, especially if they can prove the agreement clearly defined a professional fight in exchange for those payments. Floyd's own public statements about switching to an exhibition could even be used as evidence against him. According to insiders, damages could include not only returning the advance money, but also additional compensation for lost opportunities if the fight collapses entirely. The venue situation added another layer of complexity. Sources say officials at Sphere Arena confirmed preparations for a September 19th event are ongoing. However, they still need final clarity on whether the bout will be professional or exhibition before moving forward with production and ticket sales. Netflix's involvement remains crucial. While representatives avoided directly commenting on the format, insiders say the platform is mainly focused on ensuring the fight actually happens. According to sources, they believe either version, professional or exhibition, would still attract massive global viewership. Betting markets, however, reacted immediately. Reports suggest major sportsbooks have paused all betting activity on the fight until its official classification is confirmed. Odds makers made it clear that professional fights and exhibitions operate under completely different rules, making it impossible to set accurate odds right now. As things stand, Floyd's next move is critical. Insiders claim his team is preparing for high-level discussions with Pacquiao's representatives and Netflix executives to resolve the dispute. Sources say Floyd is open to negotiating certain terms, but one thing is non-negotiable. He refuses to accept a professional fight that puts his perfect 50-0 record at real risk. According to people close to him, this is his final stance.